so it is that time of the month again. Well, actually, no, it's not that time of the month again, but it's that time of the month again. It's time for my favorites video. Today is going to be my March favorites, and I am super excited about this favorites video because I have so many like substantial products. I feel like I'm just excited about the products I'm gonna be talking about today. So yeah, did anybody watch the Justin Bieber roast on Comedy Central last night? Because I did. And honestly, I'm like, I don't have a big opinion. I don't have a big opinion on Justin Bieber. Like, I don't love him or hate him. It's just like whatever. But last night I was like, with his little closing speech, I was like, I believe in second chances. I believe in you, babes. So yeah, I was pretty entertained last night for like a good 2 hours straight. I was glued to the TV. Anyways, so let's get into my monthly favorites. I have to say, I know you guys have probably never seen me with my hair pulled back so tightly before, but as I mentioned in my previous video, I sliced my thumb open with a knife and I'm trying not to use it, and so this is what my hair is doing. And it looks like it's like greasy on top because of the lighting, but it's really not for the first time ever. So I'm sorry, excuse the hair, but I've come to accept that it's gonna be up for the next week while my finger heals, so you should probably come to accept that as well. So the first product I wanna talk about, honestly, you guys, I did not think that I was gonna love this as much as I do. I especially didn't think that this was gonna become like my everyday go-to foundation. And this is the new Dior Nude Air Serum Foundation. This just came out maybe like 4 or 5 weeks ago or so. And as soon as I saw it online, I ordered it. And ever since I have received it in the mail, it has been my non-stop foundation. It is a serum foundation, so because of that, it is more on the sheer side. I would say it's a sheer to medium. It's not extremely sheer to the point that you put it on and it's like a tinted moisturizer. It has some coverage, but what I love about it is it will even out your skin tone. It'll smooth everything over. It'll cover up imperfections, but yet it still looks like your skin. Every single time I wear this out of the house, without doubt, someone compliments my skin. And I love that because no one's complimenting my makeup. They're not like, oh, what foundation are you wearing? That lays well. No, people are complimenting my skin because this foundation looks like skin. You know what I'm saying? So it's absolutely gorgeous. It doesn't settle in any little lines that I have. It just lays so beautifully. I will say though that if you don't set it with a powder and you like rub your face roughly, it is gonna come off because I can tend to rest on my hand like this and pout. And at the end of the day, I will notice that I'll have like some of this foundation missing. So it's because I'm resting my hand like this all the time. So if you rub your face, this will come off if you don't set it with a powder. But if I set that area with powder, I'm good to go. So that's just a little tip. This next product is honestly so incredible that I don't even know what to say about it because no matter what I say, it's not gonna do it justice because it's so amazing. It is by Kevyn Aucoin and it is the Celestial Skin Liquid Lighting. So basically it's just a liquid highlighter. It is so different from any other liquid highlighter I've ever used. The color itself is absolutely gorgeous. It's like a champagne vanilla shade. It's gonna work on so many different skin tones, but the way it blends out, you guys, oh my gosh, it does not look like shimmer. It doesn't look frosty. It doesn't even really look like glittery or like a highlight in general. It just looks like you're beaming. Like I swear to God, this is like Victoria's Secret model in a tube. Like it is just so beautiful. I have not used it on top of my foundation, but the way that I have used it so far, I'll put it in my fingertips and I will just rub it all over my face and then apply my foundation over top. Or I will mix it with my foundation and go in that way. I have not used it on top of my foundation yet, so I don't know how that would work. I'm sure it would work beautifully though, because so far it's been absolutely amazing. But I would recommend this to absolutely everybody of all ages because of the fact that it's moisturizing, because of the fact that it's not over the top glittery or shimmery, and it just looks so amazing. Any age could get away with this and it's not going to settle in fine lines. It's not gonna make you age and look any older than you are. It's just gorgeous. This is the Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal, and I have fallen in love with this because I found this bad boy in my drawer, and this is the exact same thing as this, but it came out for Christmas. And because it was in such a cute little packaging, I was like, ooh, what's this? And I tried it and I fell in love with it. And then I realized that it's the exact same thing as this, but just in a smaller, cuter packaging. So the way I have been using this recently is I will just pump it, put a couple dots on top of my foundation, and then with my damp beauty blender, I will blend it out. So I'll do my foundation, my concealer, and then before I go with any powders, I will use this, dab it all over my cheekbones, blend it out, and you guys, it is so gorgeous. And the reason that I love this so much is because It is a highlight. Like, this is not just like, oh, no, it is beautiful. It is such a gorgeous, beaming highlight. And what I love is it doesn't break up your foundation. There are so many liquid highlighters that I love so much, but you put it on your foundation and it breaks it up, it separates it, it takes away your foundation, and it drives me crazy. This doesn't do that. This is like glue on my skin. Like, when I put it on, it just goes on top of my foundation and it sits there, and it is just absolutely beautiful. So this is in the shade Opal. They do come in a few different colors. They come in Moonstone. They also come in Topaz. So whatever your skin tone is, they will have one of these to match your specific needs. I never, ever thought I would see the day where I put aside MAC Pro Longwear Concealer, turn my back, and take on another lover. The day has come. This is the Urban Decay Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer. Say no more. This concealer is everything. And the craziest thing is I was describing this to my friend and I was like, it's just so weightless, but yet still full coverage. And she was like, you know that's what it's called, right? And I was like, the person who named this concealer was on point that day, because it is seriously so weightless, but yet so full coverage. It is amazing. You just need a tiny bit and it goes such a long way. I love the packaging. I love this lengthy tube, and I love this wand that kind of goes back and forth and wiggles. It's the little things in life, right? Like, this makes me very happy. And honestly, I can't believe that I have been using this all month and not using my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. Like, I haven't touched my Pro Longwear Concealer since I started using this. Like, it's so much easier to apply than MAC Pro Longwear, and it's got the same amount of coverage, but yet it's moisturizing. I swear I'm talking about like all the basics today. It was like foundations, highlighters, concealers, and now I'm gonna talk about a primer. Like, what is going on? Who am I this month? But this primer is amazing. So this is the Makeup Forever primer. They came out with tons of them. Like, I feel like they came out with like 10 of them, and they sent them to like everyone. They sent them to YouTubers, makeup artists, beauty vloggers, Instagrammers. They sent out a press package to pretty much everybody with all these primers, and I actually bought 3 of them before they sent it to me, so I was like, but that's okay, because I have friends and family who are very happy to take them off my hands. And I wanna talk about one of them for you guys, because I used this in my last video, and this is the smoothing primer. And I honestly don't care for this for me, because I like to be dewy. I like to look a little bit oily because I am dry / normal skin, so I like to have that glow going on. But for those of you who are oily, I would very much recommend this smoothing primer from Makeup Forever, because it is so similar to the Benefit Professional, but better. I used this in my last video, and oh my gosh, it smooths out my skin. Like, when I put it on, I was like, holy cow. Like, no pores, no texture, like baby's butt all over my face. That's disgusting. But for those of you who are oily and you need to control oil, I would very highly recommend this to you guys, because it was awesome. This is the Radiant Primer. They came out with a nourishing one, hydrating one. They came out with a few radiant ones, and then they came out with smoothing ones. And I believe that's it. But I've been loving this Radiant Primer. It does come out yellow, because yellow will help make your skin radiant. When you blend it into the skin, it is not going to look yellow at all. I know people will ask that when they see yellow or orange primers. It's not gonna make your skin that color. It's just gonna help radiate the skin and make it look beautiful. And this past month, clearly, I have been into luminous, healthy looking, dewy, radiant skin. So I've really been liking this. I honestly can't say that it's done anything as far as making my foundation last longer. I just know that after I use this as a primer, my foundation goes on so nicely. So that's what I love about it. So the Anastasia Beverly Hills lip glosses came out this month, which was super exciting. I was planning on doing a lip swatch video of the lip glosses when I got them, but when I received them in the mail, I was shocked by how many they came out with. Like, they probably came out with 30 at least, maybe 40. There was a lot, and I was like, but if you guys wanna see like a top 10 of my favorite glosses by Anastasia, like my favorite shades, just let me know, request it down in the comments. I'll be happy to do that for you guys. I am wearing one right now. I am wearing the shade Dollhouse, which is this shade right here. I have some of my favorites laying here in front of me. This is the shade Orchid, which is this beautiful purple color, and you can see how pigmented they are. They are intensely, highly pigmented. They're thick. They stay on the lips a long time. They feel moisturizing, but yet they have like a sustainability on your lips where they feel almost like, you know what I'm talking about, where like they're tacky, but they're not sticky at all. This is the shade Peony, and this is beautiful. It's such a light baby pink. I mix that a lot with the shade Dainty, I believe. Yes, I'm getting it. This is nude pink as can be. It doesn't look as nude pink here as it actually is. Like if I put this on my lips, it's a very light nude pink. So that's dainty and it's gorgeous. And then this is Maui, which is such a fun, peachy, bright coral. So awesome. They came out with so many corals, which I love because I love corals in the spring and summer. I think a tan skin with coral lip gloss is just like, it is everything to me. It is like my obsession. Next, I have the product which I am most excited to talk about in this entire video because I have been waiting for this for months. That's dramatic, but it's the truth. If you guys have been around on my channel for a while, then you may or may not have seen me talk about this brand about 6 months ago in one of my favorites videos. And this is a sunless tanning product by the brand Loving Tan. Let me just say right now, ever since I discovered this, it is the only sunless tanning product that I have used. Everything else I've gotten rid of, I've given away. This is a brand from Australia, and when I purchased it, they only ship from Australia, so the shipping cost was like $25 or $30. It was intense, and I talked all about that in my favorites video when I first mentioned these. But it was so worth it to me because this product is so incredible. The tan is so beautiful and natural looking and just bronzy, and it's not too green, it's not too orange, and it's not too brown. Like, I don't wanna look brown, but I don't wanna look orangey or green. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just beautiful. I'm a bad example of it right now because I haven't used it in like 5 days, but in my question and answer video, I had just used it 2 days before that, so that's a better example of how this works on the skin. My favorite is the 2 Hour Express. This is in the shade Dark. You literally just wipe it on your body, 2 hours later you shower and you're done. It's so simple. It's not sticky. I can't stand sticky products. It drives me crazy. And the smell is so subtle, which is what sold me because I cannot deal with that over intense like mystic tanner smell. Ugh, it drives me crazy. This is the most subtle, I can't say a word. This is the most subtle scent that I've ever smelled in a sunless tanning product. Wow, that was difficult for me to get out. If you wanna be dark, like you spent a week in the Caribbean, the Deluxe Bronze Mousse in Ultra Dark, whoo! This is a new bottle, so I haven't used this specific bottle, but I've used this one a few times, and oh my Lord, you will be dark. But I personally use the 2 Hour Express on a kind of weekly basis. So the reason I am mentioning this again is because Loving Tan now has a shipping warehouse in the United States, which is so exciting. They emailed me like 3 days after my video, like 6 months ago, and they told me about this. They told me like, in a few months, we're gonna have shipping in America for your American subscribers, da-da-da, like we're in the process of doing it right now. So for a long time coming, I've been waiting for this so that I can tell you guys about it. So they're now shipping in the US, so all my American subscribers, you don't have to pay $25, $30 for shipping from Australia anymore. And to top it off, they gave me an exclusive coupon code for you guys that is just my name, Jaclyn, I believe, in all lowercase, and that's gonna get you free shipping, and it's gonna get you an exfoliating mitt. I don't know when that coupon code ends, but I will put all the details down below. I'll put the link, I'll put the coupon code, and I'll tell you when it ends, the date it ends down below as well for you guys. So I'm super excited about that. Thank you to Loving Tan for doing this. It is so, so sweet. So the exfoliating mitt that you guys are gonna get as like a gift with purchase, I believe is like a $20 to $25 item on their website. So it's an awesome coupon code. It's like one of the best coupon codes I've had for you guys like ever. So I hope that you guys enjoy. If you wanna try out an amazing sunless tanner, I'm telling you, it is bomb. If you wanna see an entire video of like my tanning routine of how I do everything from beginning to end to achieve my sunless tan, let me know and I'll be happy to do that for you guys, of course. I've mentioned this brand before, but I have to mention it again because she totally deserves it. And this is the Blissful Body Body Butter. She also creates body lotions and other products, but the body butter is my favorite because I love moisturizing, rich body butter. So this is definitely my thing. I mentioned this in a favorites video a couple months back, but I'm mentioning it again because the woman who creates these, she asked me, what's your favorite scent ever if you could have a body butter? And I was like, peppermint. I love peppermint. So she created a peppermint body butter for me that she is now selling on her Etsy shop, which is so sweet. She sent it to me and it smells so good, and it's not overly peppermint because everything that she makes is all natural, all organic, and it's handmade, which I love. And she's such an awesome woman. She's very inspirational. She gives a part of all of her proceeds to a women's organization, which is just awesome. She's just a good person. So if you guys are interested in an amazing body butter, what I think is the best body butter I've ever tried, and you want to give your money to a great cause and a woman who's doing this by herself and support another woman, I highly suggest the Blissful Body. And the peppermint one is amazing. If you like peppermint. If you don't like peppermint, you're not gonna like the peppermint one. I love it though. It's not like overly peppermint, and it's not like when you put it on your body, it's like cooling and tingly. It's very subtle, but it's so fresh and so yummy. So that's the Blissful Body. All right, you guys, so that completes this video. I hope that you enjoy. As always, you know the drill. Leave me your favorites for the month of March down below in the comment section. You know that's my favorite part. I will be talking to you guys down there. Let me know your requests, what types of videos you want to see. Just let me know. I love you guys. I hope you enjoy, and I will see you with a very fun video very soon. Okay, bye.